some of these big run plays are about maybe the second level and getting off blocks on the D line. I guess how do you guys approach it now, trying to fix that?
Being more attention to detail, honestly, and playing with more physicalness. I think that would have stopped the runs from even getting to the second level at that point. So kind of stop a problem before it becomes a problem. Also, with the linebacker crew, being more attentive to be like, okay, this gap's open. The running back likes to cut, this way or that way. Running back's position, this run play's happening. So like those attention to details before the ball even snapped, I think that would help with those big run plays.
I guess, is it just everyone like, hey, let's focus, let's do it, or is there a little more, I don't know, anger, or just like what is the mentality after a game like that? Is it?
It's I don't know. Like honestly, like y'all know the record, like how our season's been going. Like they're not big. Like we're not getting blown out. It's one play. So I don't think it's really an anger from like the standpoint of the coaches or the players. It's really like let's get this right. Like I know the season's at this certain point, but let's get this right. For the people ahead of us. For the next season, so we ain't continuously having the same issue. So I think that's where our like mental standpoint is really.
How do you feel like you've gotten better, improved this year?
Oh, for sure, definitely. Since from the start of the season, I wasn't even really getting much play time to this point where I am now. Like I know I'm starting to understand the defense that they came in and brought in. I'm starting to really understand what concepts come in and like why we're calling certain calls, So I feel like once like I'm getting more comfortable in the scheme of things, I'm starting to play faster, recognize things quicker, be able to actually make better plays in like TFLs, sacks, like things like that.
So it's a comfort thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And what have you seen from Demain next to you, kind of as a true freshman, growing week after week?
Oh, he's a baller. Ain't nothing else you really can say. He's a baller. Being a true freshman, we have that same thing in common. I'm a true true junior now at this point. But I just always continue to tell him, like, don't be worried about the freshman and your true freshman. It's no added pressure. It's no added pressure because you're a freshman out here. It's no added pressure to that. It's just keep playing how you play and ball how you ball. It's going to come to you regardless, and that's what he's been doing, and it's been working out great for him.
What are the keys this week as you face James Madison offensively?
We've been working on really just keeping attention to like little things, because JMU is a real sound offense. They rarely kind of mess up what they have. So it's really on us to keep our jobs, and don't miss our jobs.
What's been the most frustrating part of this losing streak?
It'll have to just be the scores, honestly. I know somebody once told me it's like sometimes it's easier to get blown out than lose to a close game. So I feel like it's really that, because in my head it's like, maybe if this two plays would have went this way, we would have won that game. Maybe we wouldn't be on this losing streak in the first place, So just it's not even really the losing streak as it is. It's really how close the games are. How close we are to actually winning these games. That's really like getting at me. It's not really the losing streak.
Does it seem like if you just keep where you're going and stay close, it's going to end? You're going to break through and win one.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wholeheartedly believe that we're going to definitely, like, if no matter how my mind state is, no matter how this season ends, bowl game, Sun Belt Conference, I want our team to keep getting better to the point where it's like, okay, now looking forward, even at the end of our year, I send our seniors off with a good ending, and then have to start our next season with a good taste in our mouth, instead of I don't want to be like, we at this data point, let's just let it go, I don't think that's where I'm at. Like, we ain't there.
And I guess Coach mentioned maybe it wasn't the best Tuesday practice today. How do you approach that as far as making sure the guys are ready for tomorrow?
Really, what means tonight, just emphasizing because we had a good practice Monday. So I think we just need to refocus, okay, not get really lackadaisical with the repetitiveness of practice, So I feel like with that, we just need to emphasize, all right, like, what do we need to get better in? Like, what do we need to focus on before we even hit the field? Give us something on our mind so we ain't just out there, oh, we about to run the same plays, same this. Just have something on your mind so you can be out there striking and doing everything that you need to do with a high level.